Very nearly the other prop, Harry Williams, who gathered it. Instead, it's the Australian scrum half, Nick White. The England centre, Slade, tiptoeing his way through. Oh, one big stretch short of scoring what would have been a spectacular individual try. He's got a step on him. What about Johnny Hill? Utilising the pass more than the step. Yendall.
Varney's offside.
Bristol offside. Chiefs with a huge opportunity to take the lead, which they take. And Sam Simmons with the try. A forward try, but engineered by a nippy old back.
So instead, we've actually decided to get them involved, and then we can actually judge where they are based on playing and training performance rather than just on guessing. And I think then we can actually look after them a little bit better, because their break time will come at a time that suits them, and they can organise things with friends and family and partners, rather than just go, well, have a few days off now, and you're back in on Monday, and that's you done for the foreseeable future. So I'm really pleased with how they've shaped up. Great, really pleased with their attitude, both in training and in the match this week. And we're kind of reaping the rewards at the moment.
And you've scored, Rob. You've scored, mate.
Have you ever been a rugby commentator, Rob? You've got the job. Dave Attwood hauled out of the mix. Hill, head down, takes on Sheedy. White with
Varney's tackling over the ball.
Yendall tackled without the ball by Attwood, so that's the advantage. Chiefs can play fast and loose here, but they might get a third try. Look at this, wonderful. Simmons pulled down just short. Luatua going in over the top. 15 Premiership kicks out of 15 now for Joe Simmons. The record's 28, so he's still a fair way behind that, but he's making progress, as are the Chiefs. And that one by Hill. Hill, the other Hill, to the other Simmons. Again, making some meters over the gain line, and then laid back by Vermeulen, and Flaherty and Hogg, and the try scored by Cuthbert. Did he manage to keep his feet on the field of play?
It's a difficult one. This will show us. There you go. The ball's off the ground. There's his right foot. It's on touch now. Great tackle. Brilliant defence from Luatua.
No try.
No try. Touch. Thank you.
Stay it out gratefully. Hogg and Piers O'Connor at around the same time as the ball arrived.
That was a penalty against Exeter. They got that all wrong.
Ball's available, good contest.
From 44 metres. And he has got it.
Yep.
Ball's loose. People the whistle. Oh, and it's going to be a yellow card.
That's different. It is the second time, and it's completely different.
It's the second time.
He's off his feet, and he's reaching.
Plenty of players on the outside.
He's reaching for the ball above his head.
15 minutes to go. Hughes pats it away to O'Connor. And then this is Morahan, pins his ears back. He's got Hogg to beat. Back inside to O'Connor, and they've waited a long time. But that was Bristol at their best. And they've still not given up this fight, not by a long way. Will Capon introducing himself to the Premiership. This would be some introduction if the Bears can rescue this. Oh, they've got the drive on wonderfully. The long throw to the tail, and Exeter in full retreat. Is this to be the moment for the Bears?
To try.
It's a try. You can't knock
What does Carl Dixon say? The Bears are sure, Bristol are sure. And Keith Lewis, the TMO, will decide.
It's try, yes or no. Carl Dixon's already seen the grounding. He just didn't know how it got there.
The same thing, yes.
Okay, so I'm allowed to award the try.
Yes.
My goodness,
okay.
my goodness. For the first time since December 2009, and look at the celebrations. Bears down, Chiefs. What about the conversion? It's hit straight by Sheedy, and extraordinarily, and led by Nathan Hughes, Bristol will head into the Premiership break, and they will head into Europe top of the table. Final score at Sandy Park, Exeter 17, Bristol 20.
Again, Cowan is the target. Good rolling ball formed and edge a little bit further forward. That is the try line of Leicester Tigers, and they're over. The London Irish strike first at the Medeski, and it is the Australian Ollie Hoskins who comes up with the ball. A favourite, the tight head in these parts, and welcome reward for some early forward domination.
Okay, move it away, please.
Meehan fires it to Myler. Myler has runners, one of them's Loader away. Can he find his way all the way to the line? Ben Loader is working his way there. I think he's got there. All grit and determination from Ben Loader. Of course, the speed and the footwork to get through the gap in the first place, but a lot of strength shown to get across the line. Tom Hardwick dissects the posts and reduces the deficit to 6. Can London Irish see out this attack? Ball has gone forward there. Got a scoring chance of their own on their mind. Loader plucks the ball out of the air brilliantly, then turns on the gas into the Leicester Tigers. Half they go. Myler, Jackson, a nice ball playing 1-2 there. Naholo out wide, Tuisui in open pasture. The ball played back inside. Cowan can't collect it, but Hobbs Awayemi is on it. Irish are playing. Myler, Curtis Rona, again more good hands, Hepatima, Loader again down this side, cuts back inside, there's 4 or 5 Leicester Tigers players on him. Over the line they go! Ruan Botho with the finishing touch. And you have to say that is a really good score from London Irish. Kept the ball alive brilliantly. Ball out well, doesn't he? Up Tigers go, he's made a mess of that. Knock on. Irish could be interested here. It is into the hands. Phipps is going to try and look for somebody. The crossfield kick to Naholo. This could work. What about the bounce? Naholo stays in field. This could be a nice score for the New Zealander. They will check the touchline. Saki Naholo with his first try in the colours of London Irish. They will hope here at the Medeski. There is a lot more to come.
Space.
Lavanini.
Offside again.
Again, look at the defensive shift from the men in green.
Number, please. Headband.
Yeah, number
20. We're just not getting guys back on side. Team offence.
Card. And it's Matt Rogerson, who's not long been on the field. He's going to be given 10 minutes in the bin. He won't play a further part in this game. Yeah. There he is, the former Jersey man.
Again, you have to go onside.
Lavanini, what can he do? Can't reach far enough, he is repulsed. Hold out, out the back they go, Hardwick, big strong tackle on him, and Irish are away, and they're going to go the length of the field. Tom Parton underneath the posts. Heartbreaking for Leicester Tigers, but London Irish won't care. A try manufactured out of the aggressive defence that London Irish have shown all afternoon. Ball over the top, Holmes looking to take him on the outside, and he does slide in. It won't mean much, but it is a try. It is something positive for them to take back home with them. The story from the Medeski is that it is 5 points into the pockets of London Irish. Nothing for Leicester Tigers. The inquest will begin. Final score from the Medeski, London Irish 36, Leicester Tigers 11.
Got the penalty advantage, they want a bit more, Saracens.
It's on Wigglesworth's mind. He's left it for the bigger men, for Skelton and co, to try and blast over. Clark. Centimetres short. Ezekwe is over it. Can he find his way through? He had as much muscular support as he needed from Skelton, but still there wasn't. So now the backs. Oh, and that's nicely done from Vunipola, and he's working his way towards the line, and Jaco Kriel needed to be there. Now the ball spun out, and the try scored. And it's Tompkins who scored 3 at Allianz Park in the semi-finals, scoring the first here at Kingsholm.
Well, I think by going out the back to Vunipola, it just created both sides of the pitch. He's able to get it somewhere close to the post, and then Gloucester have got 2 decisions to make. Ball goes that little bit further out to Tompkins, and he's got that wonderful ability to duck, weave, step, and he's got the strength to get over the line. And Gloucester are going to have to work really hard to get themselves away.
Oh, they've done brilliantly. And Morgan, he's looking for mates. He's not got many around him at the moment, so he has to walk into a room full of strangers. But the ball is still Gloucester's to play with, only just, and playing the advantage. Jackson Ray. There's the ball. Ooh, Cipriani had to get in and sweep it away into the arms of Woodward. Finds Marshall brilliantly. How on earth did Woodward get that away? And he's got Brayley to his left. Marshall might not need anybody. What are his footballing skills like? Oh, exemplary. Gloucester, who played all the rugby, using a little bit of soccer to finally get themselves over the try line.
This lovely little draw in and pass, nothing wrong with that one, and you thought that Marshall might look at the ball inside, but what a wonderful piece of skill, Paul.
But once he's chipped it there, you're reliant on the bounce of the ball. On a wet day, it's not going to be quite as exaggerated left or right, but he's still got so much to do. Lewington gets caught looking in, has a quick glance, judges that it's on for himself. Perfect chip.
All good.
And now high skill at high speed. Fantastic.
Joe Gray, once again, to Jackson Ray. Once again, he brings it down. Once again, the muscle. This time, Earl has it. Tompkins is involved, and look at Duncan Taylor as well. And once again, they're over the line, and once again, they score. This time, however, it's Ben Earl. But it is 5 points, and that was unstoppable once again.
Well, it's great technique, it's great skill, and it's incredible power that we know this Saracens pack have got. Jackson Ray, superb. They lift him away from those Gloucester defenders. They've got to get themselves a little bit lower, but look at the ballast that we've got in that tight 5 from Saracens. Once you've got the likes of Barrington, Skelton going over Ezekwe, it just becomes really, really hard to stop.
Jamal Ford-Robinson with Morgan.
A standing offside. He's got to go to the bin. He has to go to the bin now.
Simpson with, again, Rapava Ruskin waiting. It's not to him, instead it's to 12 Trees, and they're giving it some width, and Woodward and Harris no way through. Twelve Trees, Atkinson trying to pick his way through. 6-7 metres short. Ackerman. Getting ever closer. And then the twist and the turn. and Clark nearly there. It went backwards. Simpson sweeps it up. Still the opportunity for Gloucester. Rapava Ruskin freeing the space over it.
Still under advantage.
And now the charge for the line and the score. And finally they get over, and it's Ludlow.
Yeah, they got there in the end, didn't they? So much pressure eventually told.
Simpson, 12 trees. Picked up by Atkinson. But look where Gloucester are, and look where they're ending up. And at the end of a week that has been amongst the most tumultuous in the history of English rugby, the Saracens win in the Gallagher Premiership by 21 points to 12.
Tommy Taylor on familiar ground here, picked out by Shields, and the drive looks like it's a well-set one. Platform established.
Now they've got it going forward. Important they keep that momentum on. John O'Ross doing a really good job trying to disrupt, but he's being taken out of it now.
Mailani has it. Look at the drive and the power and the organisation from Wasps. They'll get full value for this. Really capitalising on their extra man.
And then it's at this point when John O'Ross is taken out of the equation that there's nothing they're going to be able to do. Look at all those blue shirts on that far side. Wasps just straight and go right through the middle. Really well set up try. And Dai Young be absolutely delighted.
McIntyre. Sopoaga. Onwards from Gopper from the intercept. Not at full stretch here, McGuigan, but great strength in the fend. And he's got the pass away as well. Here's Dupree. Inside his support if he needs it. He doesn't need it. A quality score from the Sale Sharks, and all down to the opportunism and the strength from Byron McGuigan. Dan Dupree finishes the job.
That's a big tackle from Curry, putting Gopperth under pressure. McGuigan's up high in the line, follows him, but how well does he do to skip out of these tackles, get the offload away? And then Dupree, just the step back against the covering defence, wrong puts them. How well does he do? He can't get away fully. He just keeps the leg drive going, ties in two extra defenders, and Dan Dupree on his shoulder, immediately makes the step.
McIntyre bundled. Strong work from Evans. Was having to work very hard for every little spare patch of ground. Sopoaga might have worked something here. There's an overlap. Minotzi's off. And he's carving back against the grain. He's got support from De Jong. And here's Nizam Kar. He's isolated. He needs some assistance. Here's Taylor. On the bounce to Kibarigi. Chips, chases, scores! Wonderful finish from Zach Kibarigi. Seemingly not much on in front of him. That is execution at its best.
Not on that way. They come back to this side. Good bit of interplay. Nizam Kar running that deep line. He gets it now. And then look at this, step out, and then he runs across towards the support, away from the defence. Brilliant hands. And then how about this? Looks like Sale have covered it. Little chip over the top, and what a finish at pace from Kibarigi. Stands his man up, stops him still so he can't turn, uses momentum to spin round and race him back to the line.
90 seconds remaining. Dupree climbing highest. Papier. Adogwu rides the challenge. Did he have his leg raised in dangerous fashion?
You can do what you want when you're jumping for the ball.
Time is off. Time is off, clearly.
That's all right, but then to straighten.
So, Stu, can I just tell you what I'm seeing? He goes up with a bent leg, and then he extends his left leg after he's caught the ball. Would you agree? Listen to me. Listen to me. So the initial action is fine. You've gone up, bent legs. The problem is you've extended that leg thereafter, and it's made contact with the head. There is no other decision to make.
Well, it's no laughing matter. He needs to leave the field, Paolo Dogwood, against his former club. And Dan du Preez, perhaps fittingly, carries it up one final time, our Gallagher Premiership Man of the Match. It's been hard fought tonight, and the Sharks have closed the deal very effectively. Scrappy at times, lacking in fluency, but no doubt about the hunger and the desire from Steve Diamond's men. Full time at the AJ Bell. Sale denying Wasps the losing bonus. Sharks 28, Wasps 18.
The first set scrum then from that knock forward from Alex Moon, and Bath have solid ball for Chudley to release to Priestland, who's charged down in midfield, and this could easily run loose for Hutchinson. Great footballing skills from him. Gatherton scores, and Northampton with the dream start. Mercer releases Priestland back to Chudley. Lovely little action in the backs there. Taken now by Ali Brew, who ploughs through. George Furbank quickly recycled. That ball is slightly loose. Tom Ellis does still manage to get it. Chudley charges through. Brilliant from Chudley. Charging for the line and scoring. Outstanding play from the line. Saw the gap and then just accelerated through it. Once again, Bath with the advantage picked up by Mercer. Chudley. Priestland helps it on its way. Green, little chip through to be chased here by Ali Brew. He can fly hanging forwards. Drove that ball. And it came crashing off the face of Furbank. Or unnecessarily spilling over there. Freddie Burns and James Grayson continue the conversation.
Stop, wait, thank you. Oh, wait.
Samana Harrison tells Freddie Burns to calm down.
Let me just check it's not here. Is there anything here that we need to look at, you know?
Well, that is the reason that the Northampton players were upset.
Okay, fine. We see it as a strike. It's a high degree of danger to the neck. He leaves the field.
Yules wins it. And the ball heaved forwards. They've only lost a winger. That has to be remembered. And they have extra numbers driving in here, including Hamer Webb. Bath go again, just short of the line. Just a couple of metres away. McNally waits for it. Bath pick and go once again. Northampton offside, the try is scored. Will Stewart emerges from the bottom of the pile. 2 penalties given away in the first half. He has more than made amends with that score. With an extra player in defence, so only 7 in the pack there. Grayson along the line. Collins, lovely hands to Tuala. Looked a menace since joining the line. Picked up to that short side again. Mitchell, beautiful hands to get it out wide to Samana Harrison. He's held up just short of the line, down in the quagmire of that bottom corner. Wood fights towards the line. Is he held up? The referee had already blown his whistle. Ian Tempest will certainly want to check this. Tom Wood thinks he's got it down. The angles are inconclusive, which would mean that there isn't any reason he can't award a try.
So he'll be coming.
Okay, that's fine.
Tom Wood scores. Northampton back to within 2. Line-up ball won by Ellis. Quickly to Chudley. Crash in midfield there. Massive tackle there. And Zach Mercer tries to find his way round the edge. Carried up to 5 metres from the line. Bath looking to use it quickly. Penalty and a possible yellow card here. Bath get that ball in. It goes down. It is another penalty to Bath coming. Now, The decision is another yellow card. This time the pocket is reached for. Paul Hill, I think, is going to the bin. It looks like a better scrimmage this time. Shudley waiting for it. They have the advantage. Picked up by Mercer, crashes through and scores under the post. Bath have their reward. Patience pays off. It is a third try of the afternoon. The conversion to come from underneath the posts. Saints with the bit between their teeth, trying to chase something to take away from the wreck. Hutchinson floats it over the top to Gibson. Gibson accelerates through, gives the pass. Did it go forward off the hands? We don't know. Freddie Burns makes sure as he volleys it over the net ball line. Barnes secure victory. Saints defeated for the first time this season and depart the wreck with nothing at all. Bath with 2 wins from 2 on home turf. The final score here from the ring is Bath 22, Northampton 13.
Responsibility falls to John O'Lance. Bit of a nervy way to start, straight in front. 30 odd metres out.
It's a really good start at the front.
Nerves held. Worcester lead by 3 points to 0. That was the Puma, Guthrie Abotta.
Off the ball!
Landajo pops the ball up, the inside break from Dombrandt, and Dombrandt is straight through. Well, the celebration did look maybe a little bit premature. Well, the first scoring opportunity, and they've taken it with both hands. Here's Smith.
Let him run. Okay, he's onside from the
Seigley's after it, Shilcock's underneath it. Oh, and he looked up there, and there's a chance here for Chisholm. And Chisholm just needs to grab it. And has Chisholm got there? He thinks he has.
I said use it. And
Well, Shilcock just at the vital moment took his eye off the ball, looked at Seigley. Now look here at Chisholm. Made the right call, not trying to grab it. Sam Lewis almost got back there.
Marcus, I hate to point it out to you, you left the ball behind.
And Chisholm just beating the Welshman to it.
Put the right ball next time,
But that was the error, and it has cost Worcester dear. Smith. Another one of those for Shilcock. Did nicely that time. And getting away to Milani Nanai. And he's got support from Francois Fenter. And Fenter's off and running. Important tackle from Ross Chisholm. Lance. Out here to Cornell de Pria. Shilcock just threads it through. That's an awkward one to deal with there for Ibitoy, who's off and running. Chisholm.
Inside.
Here's Davin Batty. Some space here for Lang. Well, he dropped it onto his foot and missed it. Flags are raised. There is the half-time whistle. John O'Lance slots his third penalty. Another pick and go. The arm is out from the referee. There's another penalty coming for Worcester. Heaney, the long pass out. Shilcock is there. Can he get through the fullback? I think he might have done. Jamie Shilcock has got over. Matt Carley over on the far side. Is he going to confirm it with this television match official? But Jamie Shilcock has atoned in glorious fashion. What a comeback this has been from Worcester. 2 tries down very early on. There is Shilcock. He's up and he's over. He's got the ball down. There is no doubt about that. And now John O'Lance has a chance almost to celebrate victory with the final penalty. So Lance, the flags are raised. What a victory that is for Worcester. The conditions have been wretched, but from a Worcester perspective, the application, the heart has been first class. They have beaten Harlequins by 14 points to 19.